Women don't need men. And if that bothers you, then you're one of the people that really needs to hear this. See, women don't need men to coddle them or validate them. They don't need men to survive. Women can vote, they can own businesses, run companies, raise kids on their own, buy their own homes, fight for their communities, even lead nations. And somehow, some say that's still not enough. Women aren't built fragile, they're built resilient. They're not the weaker sex, they're the more conditioned one. Now, there was a time when women needed men, when physical strength was survival. That's when men were the hunters and women weren't taught how, or when women didn't get an education, so the man was the only source of revenue. But that world doesn't exist anymore. Women don't need men to teach them how to change a tire or reset a breaker panel or swap an AC filter. Maybe we learned that stuff when we were younger, but they could learn to do it if they chose to. And here's the thing. This isn't about hating men. It's about rejecting the bullshit idea that somehow a woman is lesser because she doesn't need us. There's a whole movement online right now of guys calling themselves alphas and walking around like women owe them something just because they can deadlift more than them or quote some bro code bullshit they heard on a podcast. But these are the same guys who couldn't bring themselves to vote for Kamala because she's a woman. That doesn't make you strong. That makes you a misogynist. And let me be clear, just because a woman doesn't need a man doesn't mean she doesn't want one. She might want a partner or a teammate, someone who stands with her, just not in front of her. But that's her choice, not a requirement. So if you're the kind of man who feels threatened by a woman with a backbone, maybe it's not women who need to evolve. Maybe it's you. You can live in 1820 if you want, but don't expect women to follow you in your cave. They're moving forward with or without you. And honestly, the best thing a man can do to support a strong woman is get the fuck out of her way.